What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Guys, I hate to report on this, and I can't say for sure if this is a real story, but because of what is going on in the music with some of these young women out here, it is reported that black women are seeing a rise in intestinal parasites, okay? And that is because of the belief that you had one lady from Atlanta, one from Jacksonville, one from Memphis, all diagnosed with a rare case of intestinal parasites, okay? Now, what causes intestinal parasites? Now, I mean, I've been out of medical school for a minute, but typically in mammals, you're talking about something that's contaminated or bad food, old food that's laid out or spoiled, okay? And, feces hang out in blood and feces and soil. And okay, these are kind of infections that happen, all right? But what I'm going to tell you is going to shock you. This blog, Media Takeout, is saying that a lot of this stuff is because of people engaging in buttocks eating the booty like groceries. Now, these three women in these black cities, Jacksonville has a big black population, all right? We already know about Atlanta and Memphis that they have Giardia. Now, Giardia is an infection that is passed from person to person by ingesting infested fecal matter. What is fecal matter? Doo-doo, okay? That means, and I'm not joking, you would have to. I mean, like, how do you make light of this? How do you explain it? You can only explain it by somebody was eating booty like groceries, and their particular behind, probably wasn't clean, all right? And you ingest it from one person, and you get that all in your mouth, swallow, digest, then all of a sudden you start having these symptoms. One lady said, I started having painful diarrhea. My bowel movements were liquid and they hurt. It lasted more than 2 weeks. Okay? Now, a nurse said that she's seeing more and more young black women with this. Now, before she said it used to be only gay men who got it. But now most of the people she finds are black women. And it would make sense why it would be, men that have it. You mean it's the obvious, right? So we're not even gonna get into that because it's nasty. It's nasty no matter who it is. But why is that? It's the music, okay? It's the music. The music is encouraging eating the booty like groceries. What did Sukihana just recently tweet? I don't know if I have it here. She said that she couldn't believe that she just, she ate a grown man's behind. All right. It's one of the best things that she's ever done. Something like that. Something sick, which don't make no sense. Okay. Now you have all these people coming out here. They're sick. They're getting this. And you know what? I can believe it because look at look at what Sukihana does. Sukihana puts people's feet in her mouth. I mean, big toes too. We ain't talking about no little bitty feet. These are some big ass feet. Toes ain't, just dusty as hell, just crusty, just musty, just doing all kind of whatever the case. And then of course, people, they want to be cool. So as long as you're saying something stupid that don't make no sense, well, shoot, let me get on involved with this too. I want to ruin my life. I want to be an idiot. I want to be stupid. I'd love to be stupid. It makes perfect sense. It does. It's incredible to make that make sense. Okay? It's incredible. Let me go ahead on and just be ridiculously silly, stupid, dumb. That's all. Let me go ahead and put my tongue down somebody's you-know-what. Okay? Why? I felt like it. The song told me to do it. And you'd be surprised how dumb people are. Now, don't be like, oh, they won't do that. They know it's just a song. Shit. No, they don't know that's a song. They're going to go out there and do the same thing too. Now y'all out here getting sick, some of y'all. I'm not saying this is most sisters, but for y'all out there putting people's tongues all in your mouth and all down there, you know what? Do you know what that part is for? That is to use the restroom. honey, you're not supposed to be putting somebody's behind in your mouth. And I don't know why I gotta tell y'all this. Maybe you didn't know. Let me help you, okay? Do not put anybody's behind in your mouth. You don't know where it been. First of all, I don't know where your tongue been either. But how do you get to that? What do you do? Can I ask you a question? How do you have that conversation? Like you're kissing, you're hugging, and all of a sudden you're like, let me get some chocolate on my lips. What do you say? How do you say that? It's something about you that really makes me want to check your behind, or I just don't know. Like, how do you make light of that? How do you make that make sense to somebody in the real world? Hey, you over there. Yeah, you. I really want to do this to your behind. I don't have nothing better to do. No, I don't. I really want to make this happen for you. And I don't know what to say. Instead of being in awe and say, damn it, this generation ain't about nothing. This is a terrible generation. I hate y'all. Okay? And now the thing is this. You end up with Giardia. How do you ever get a husband with something like that? You know, imagine you playing a card game. What is your worst experience getting Giardia from eating Bulldog groceries? How does somebody take you seriously? How does anybody take you seriously? And instead of working on your skills to get more chocolate in your mouth, if you know what I mean, why don't you work on skills that would better assist you in doing other stuff? It just makes sense. Like, all right, let me try to keep a long-term relationship, be a good wife, be a good mom. Then that would help me instead of practicing, trying to dodge Giardia. Don't you think it's a better situation for you in life? Not to be having somebody smelly, you know what, all in your face. Don't you think that's a better situation for you? I do. I think that's a real good situation. But what do I know? Guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all you, Sir the Bell. We're out.